welcome back to another video of mine. This time I'm back with Enigma, episode 3. Last episode ended really interesting. We found out that our main character's friend apparently is the source of the curse. She placed the curse onto the school, and right now she put a spell on her best friend. And now she has the feeling that she is in an alternative universe right now. Let's hope that our teacher snaps her out of it. I didn't like the way he spoke to her in the last episode, but I would assume that it kind of makes sense that he's being authoritative because he actually has to deal with a lot of shit. I'm pretty sure he dealt with a lot of horrible stuff in the past, and that shaped him to the person that he is right now. I still don't agree with the method he used. But like I said, I wouldn't have let him talk to me like that, but maybe she is too young, so she can't really fight back, or she is easily intimidated. So he was capable to manhandle her technically. I do have the feeling that he means well. I mean, he is trying to catch a bad guy, so he has to be on the good guy squad. So let's hope that he melts down a bit, because I'm not having him in that department. I'm having the fact that he is trying to help the school, trying to help the people, and he's actually doing his best. I don't like the fact that he lashes out at someone as soon as they are showing character. As in, she showed character, she showed her values, that she didn't like the fact that he messed with her mom's mind. And let's be honest, she had all the reason to be mad or upset at him for using magic on the mom, even though I think we can agree that he's worthy of trust after he removed the curse that was placed on her personally that prevented her from going mad. He took that away from her, so he is worthy of trust. But like I said, it's a back and forth right now. Let's just hope that the development of these two and the development of their personalities gets better in the future. But yeah, let me stop talking and let's see. God. Also, this is now, I just want to, oh, is that her? I would say ever since that she was born, she felt like this. And so instead of letting all that pain and suffering destroy herself, she turned it into something evil, as in rage and vengeance on all the people that wronged her, or on all the people that have something that she desperately wanted, as in attention, love, happiness, a life that she wanted but didn't get. So now she's jealous of all the people that have a good life, have a good career ahead of them, and she wants to destroy it because she's like, I didn't have the capability to get that, so why should anyone else get the capability? Like, they are not worthier than I am. Is it something like this? Oh god. You all know I love to speculate a lot. It could be possible that she's like this, because I have the feeling that the show tackles the darkest impulses of a person, like the darkest parts of a soul. We saw it with Ajin. He shows his darkest impulses as soon as someone disagrees with him, tries to tell him off, doesn't immediately appreciate what he does and how he does it. As in, he has the feeling that it's insulting. Like, it's insulting when someone tells him that what he's doing is wrong, because he's like, I'm on the good side, I'm trying my best, I'm trying to stop a bad guy, like I am a good person, I am on the good side. What are you trying to tell me with this? That I'm a bad guy? And his darkest impulse is getting mad and getting a little violent. I wouldn't say that he gets violent to the point that he slaps you, but depending if his rage becomes worse, it could be possible that his rage gets the upper hand and that he actually gets violent, that it gets physical and not just psychological. We saw a psychological factor from Ajin, a psychological pain. We saw a psychological torment that he inflicted on Fa. He inflicted psychological torment on Fa in a sort of intimidation. He was like, I don't care about your principles. I'm gonna do what I think is right, and I won't care about your opinion on anything I do. So you better get used to it, that I'm gonna do whatever it takes to take that bad person down, even if it's methods that you would never agree to. He used that psychological torment, and that's him messing with mental health in a certain sense. Not on purpose, but he actually triggered inner torment inside of her. That was psychological pain that he inflicted on someone else. That was on Ajin's perspective. Maybe she is using her powers to show that she's superior, that no one should even try to mess with her again. This is a higher force. Fragile. Just as fragile as she is. This is a higher power. So someone was like trying to recruit her. That person sensed the darkness of her soul, as in that she would be capable to turn her torment into something evil instead of letting it destroy her, and that would potentially lead to suicide. And she's just a pawn. She's just like a follower. That higher force sensed that. I don't know, maybe that person was from the universe where Ajin is coming from, as in from that magical world. And he sensed the potential ally that she could make, her potential as a witch, because maybe that higher power is providing her with magical powers. That would actually be interesting, but it would also be insanely creepy, but let's ignore that. He sends the potential ally that she could become and send her all those stuff about the supernatural world. It's like she's invisible. It could be possible, since they're like in the human world, and then there's like the supernatural world, Ajin's world. Could it be possible that where Fa is standing in the other world is where she could potentially be standing in the world of the humans? As in that it's some sort of veil? That she is actually in the world where Ajin is coming from, and she is in the world of the humans. People, I would be petrified. Like, imagine imagine my theory is true. She sent her into the world of magic. Imagine being followed by someone you can't see, and you know that they're right beside you. Let me do a different view. She used magic to make her see what it looks like in the world of magic, but her body is in the world of the humans. As in, when she turns around and looks around herself, she's seeing the place where she's standing in the world of magic. But her body is still in the world of the humans. So, since the friend is also in the world of the humans, she can attack her. Try me. Oh, that's him. Don't lie to me. That's him. Oh, I love him. Okay. I'm giving him his points. Technically, there are a lot of heroes that are like all in for collateral damage. He could have let her injure Fa just in order to get the surprise effect. Him being capable to like capture her in some certain way, but he was like, no, I'm not having you. You're not hurting her and you're not hurting anyone else. She doesn't know shit, sir. I'm saying that this is the higher force I'm talking about. Like, she is being granted that power by a dark force. That dark force from the world where Ajin is coming from. Because apparently that person or that force knows Ajin personally. And perhaps that dark force I'm talking about is Enigma. We don't know what Enigma is, but we heard about Enigma in the last episode. Maybe Enigma granted her, through dark energy, her power but it's not hers to begin with. So it can be stripped away from her whenever Enigma sees fit.
ไม่ฉันตามไปตอนนี้แล้วจะให้ฉันตามไปตอนไหนมันอันตรายจริงๆนะนายอย่าเพิ่งไปเลยอะคนที่จะบอกว่าอะไรอันตรายไม่อันตราย
It's me. But honestly, at this point, last episode, he stepped out of line. I already said my few cents about that scene. But here, he is right and that she's being a little too much. That's her being worried about her friend. Ignoring the fact that that friend just tried to murder her. And ignoring the fact that that person put a curse on that entire school and is putting so many lives in danger, as in she's being too self-involved in a certain sense. I'm not trying it to like shame her or anything, but I don't think she has the right to say that he can't go after her and say, oh my gosh, it's dangerous. Like him already going here to stop that curse or that person that put the curse on everyone around them, making them commit suicide and etc. That's dangerous already as it is. And the fact that she's the one creating all those suicides, she's making all the people in that place go crazy. She's making them see hallucinations. She's creating so much pain and misery. Who are you to say that he can go after her and stop her, even if she is your friend? You saw what she did, and you saw that she would stop at nothing. She would have killed you, girl, if he wouldn't have used his powers on her. Who are you to say that he can't go after her now? I'm with him on this one, girl. Like, no. Who are you to say that he can't? You saw what she did. You look great. What happened and how did this happen? Oh, she decided to do that, but the fact is you're letting her, even though you told her she doesn't have to. That's something. You know her. His face, he knows. Tell him, girl, he knows you faking. You knew he faking, and he knows you faking. Maybe it's just me. No matter how close I thought that friendship was and how much I was fond of that person, if that person tries to kill me, that's not my friend. Yes, you were. Oh no, she's crying. I feel bad for her. Why do I feel bad for her? Because she was fond of that friendship. If she's capable to cry, then that means that that friendship was actually deep. And knowing that that person tried to kill her, to know that that person needs to be dealt with, as in killed, makes her feel all those conflicting emotions, because she knows she deserves this for everything that she did, but she's still remembering the times where she was a good innocent girl, the times where it was just the two of them, and that's not the person anymore. The person she has in front of her now is someone that is willing to murder so many people just in order to create chaos, destruction, and that's a lot to swallow. I don't think you're gonna hug her, sir. People, I love this. I actually do. Because she started crying, and the way he was like looking at her, I was like, I don't think he's gonna hug her. Because he doesn't know how to comfort people. That means that he has been working alone all the time. And he has been alone all the time. That's actually so sad. That's why he only cares about his own opinion. Maybe people made fun of him in the past. Still hurt because of that. It caused some sort of trauma. And as soon as someone like tries to tell him that what he's doing is wrong, he gets like backflashes to those horrible moments of his life that he has to deal with by himself. I don't want to analyze too much because we don't know that much about him. He's pretty closed off. There are people that can comfort others, okay? Like, that's not uncommon. But the way he reacted, like he was actually acting shy, awkward, which means he never really let anyone in that much that they felt the need show themselves to him in their most vulnerable state. So he never really had the chance to comfort someone in the past before. So now he doesn't know how to place himself. A hug is nice sometimes, sir. He is so fine. But he can make you food. Oh no, they're having such a beautiful moment. It brought back memories. Like I said, I love this series exactly for this. They're tackling psychological pain. I have to make this comparison. This show showed that physical pain heals a lot faster than psychological pain. She patched him up and it immediately healed. Her mood was very, very good. She was all happy. As soon as he said, "What are you taking that picture for?" her mood immediately dropped. Because that exact sentence made her think back of her friendship and the beautiful moments she spent with her. She immediately lost all of her happiness in that split second. Physical pain just takes a month. Psychological pain takes so much longer to heal. And I love the fact that they're tackling this. They're not showing physical pain, as in what you see on the outside is everything. They're also tackling what's going on the inside.
เวลาเราไปไหนอ่ะมันก็ชอบเผลอมองขึ้นไปบนดาดฟ้า
เธออยากขึ้นไปบนนั้นไหม
This man, go away from me. Oh my god.
ฉันไม่เคยทำสิ่งนี้กับใครเลยนะ คนธรรมดาเนี่ยยิ่งไม่เคยเข้าไปใหญ่เลย
I love it. Oh my god. Why is there a camera in their house?
คณิตศาสตร์ได้83ตกลงไปกว่าครั้งก่อนเยอะเลย
หนูกับฟ้าพยายามช่วยกันติวแล้วนะคะ
Okay, I'm sorry. Who got that camera for her? Where did she get that camera from?
ไหนๆก็ไหนๆคะแนนของฟ้าละจ๊ะ
จริงไหม
ก็เอาใบคะแนนมาให้ดูหน่อย
I am weak with this woman. Sadly, I had a few friends over the years where the parents only cared about grades. The mom wanted her to go to a gymnasium, and she didn't care about anything else. Any lower school was not in her interest, and she better have A's. I can't with parents like this. Like, you can't be a genius everywhere. Like, why are you putting so much pressure on your children? Like, nobody can be perfect at everything. I wouldn't give it to her. Nah, girl. Nah. Nah, girl. That fake smile ain't working with me. Like, I would be looking at her as if she would have lost her mind. I've went through something like this as well. Where, like, the parents were like, yeah, I don't like her. She is taking you away from me or something like that. Ridiculous thoughts that a Karen can place onto their children's minds. And they were like, yeah, we can't be friends anymore. You do not play with me like that. I wouldn't show you my report card, especially if the score from me would be higher than the ones from my friend.
สอบได้คะแนนเยอะกว่าน้ำทราย
Those parents, like, I would be petrified to leave my best friend in there. Especially if the mom is already that shady when I'm around. Imagine what happens when I'm not around. But that would also explain her hate for grades. But honestly, she should unleash her wrath on the mother. I have the feeling that she's blaming all the people in school that are smart because she wasn't capable to get the highest scores. And because of the fact that she didn't get the highest scores, the mother always compared her to the best in her class or in her school in general. So she was like, if you're not the best, then you're gonna have a problem. I don't know. Maybe they threatened her with physical pain, and with all the pressure also comes psychological pain. Stress, feigning, blackouts. The way she's gritting her teeth, no girl. Namasign is blaming, in the present, all the people that are smarter than her, and she's trying to eliminate them. If everyone that is better than her is dead, she is the best one, so the mom can't say anything to her anymore. That's a very sick mentality. She's actually burning her drawings because she knows that's very important to her. Physical pain comes at the very end. People, I love the show because of this. They're tackling psychological pain, what that can cause in a person, and how much that can change a person's personality for the worse or for the better. Thank you, Enigma, and thank you, GMMTV, for bringing attention to psychological pain for once, and not physical pain. I knew it. People, Look at this. This is honestly so sad because this is actually a very traumatic experience that she's experiencing right now. So the mother only cared about grades and she wanted her to be perfect. If she wasn't better than the people around her, then the mother wasn't satisfied with her daughter's efforts and she got punished. First psychologically, like she took something away that she actually was fond of, as in the drawings, and then she resulted to psychological pain. She is putting something out of steel into the fire to burn her daughter's back. That's gonna leave scars on her back. What kind of she has to die, like the mother has to die. Look at this.
เราไม่กล้ากลับไปที่บ้านน้ำทรายอีก
I wouldn't want to go back there
ไม่กล้า
too.
เข้าหาเราก็ค่อยๆเฟดตัวเองออกจากชีวิตน้ำทรายทั้งที่เราเห็นหลักฐานแล้วแท้ๆ
You didn't want to believe it.
ว่ามันไม่มีอะไรอะ
Girl, this is called denial. Someone that you knew, someone as pure-hearted as this could turn out to be like this. And like I said, psychological pain. She was tormented by her mother, psychologically and physically, like she left scars on her back. Like that's gotta change her somehow. That innocent girl you knew was tormented for so many years after you left. She didn't even have your psychological support anymore to stand through this, to make it out of that situation alive, and it changed her for the worse. You slowly faded away from her life. You just said it. And you were like the only person she had. She had no friends. She had nobody else, only the mother that put so much pressure on her. And Fa must have blamed herself for what happened. She was like, if I'm away from her life, maybe the mother won't compare her to me anymore and her life would become better. Even though it wasn't like this because she isn't the best one in that school. There are two people smarter than her, so the mother compared her to those two girls.
เราก็คงรู้ตัวแหละถ้าคนร้ายเป็นน้ำทรายขึ้นมาจริงๆอะ
That's your fault?
ต้นเหตุก็จะเป็นเราอะ ที่เราไม่เข้าไปช่วยน้ำทรายอะเพราะการที่เราเห็นแก่ตัววันนั้นอะ
Led to this?
มันจะทำให้น้ำทรายเสียสติ
Yeah.
ก็เองนี่แหละที่เป็นคนสร้างคนร้ายขึ้นมา
Even though I agree a bit with what she's saying, it was the missing of her support that was a contributing factor, but it wasn't all that. Everyone is responsible for their own actions. I'm holding Nemesign responsible for what she's doing right now, that she didn't find a different way to deal with her inner pain. Like, she decided to turn her inner pain into something dark, into anger, into violence, into bloodlust, wanting to see people around her dead just in order for her to get the satisfaction of having been picked on by the mom, even though they're pretty innocent. But her mentality is probably like, I was innocent once, but nobody gave a damn about me. They turned me into this. They wanted me to be like this. I'm still alive because of this. A higher power wanted me to be alive because they knew I could serve them or something.
นายสัญญากับเราได้ไหมอะว่าจะช่วยน้ำทรายจากเรื่องทั้งหมดนี้
You want her back, but the problem is, can she come back? That's the problem. She wasn't evil to begin with. So, right now, she is damaged. And like I said so many times already, if someone is damaged, they can be healed. The problem is you cannot save someone that doesn't want to be saved. If she can be saved, then you should try everything in your power to do so. But he can't promise you that. He can't promise you that he can bring her back if she can't come back anymore. If it's too late, if she already went past the fact of being capable to be fixed, he can't do anything. She's dying. She's dying. This is a higher power granting her that power, but she's human. She's not supposed to have supernatural powers. She's not like Ajin. She's not from that universe. She doesn't have powers to begin with. She wasn't born with supernatural powers. So her body isn't made to carry supernatural powers. So the longer she carries those powers within herself, the more it's harming her. This isn't just supernatural powers. Like, this is darkness that she was granted. Depending on how powerful that darkness is, it can start to corrupt you internally. It's destroying her from the inside out. So she's dying soon.
สายข่าวอาคมคุณใสต่างๆที่เขาเรียนรู้เนี่ยส่วนมากเขาจะใช้ทางที่ดีช่วยเหลือคน
For good people. Dark.
ก็คือสายดำคนเหล่านี้เนี่ยก็จะใช้สายเวทอาถรรพ์เชิงลบใช้วิชาในทางที่ไม่ดีเพื่อผลประโยชน์ตัวเองหรือทำร้ายคนอื่นไม่มีใครรู้ว่าอินิกมารู้แค่ว่าเป็นกลุ่มคนที่รู้จักสายเวทดีมากพวกอินิกมาเนี่ย ก็จะมองหาคนสิ้นหวัง
So technically this is a dark cult. A supernatural cult, because Enigma is an organization filled with supernaturals that are mastering in black magic. As in, they use black magic to hurt people, and they're looking for people in despair, literally, and they are taking advantage of them.
แต่ที่ฉันบอกได้เนี่ย ฉันก็ตามล่าอินิกมาอยู่เหมือนกัน ฉันตามล่าพวกอินิกมามาตลอด อินิกมาก็หลอกใช้น้ำทรายอยู่จริง
The question here is, if Nemesis isn't working by herself, as in according on her own wishes to destroy them, isn't the question here, who in Enigma wants the smartest people dead?
ฉันจะช่วยน้ำทรายให้ได้
Aww.
จะไม่ยอมให้ใครต้องตายอีกแล้ว
His parents! People, I am weak. I am so good. I actually said that in the last episode. What if his parents were actually on the line and they literally are dead? They were killed apparently by that organization. So he said that he's gonna use his life to help the people so that they don't have to die as well. He is so pure-hearted.
ทรายมีครูมาเยี่ยมนะลูก
Is that so? I'm still studying, you say?
ว่าแล้ววันนี้ยังไม่ได้กินยาเลย
Are you sure that you have to take medicine in the first place? Oh. Her using that darkness is causing her to have inner pain. I mean, she deserves it. Let's be real here. But the fact is, this is something supernatural. Like, they both had that pain because she used her powers. Not the knife! Knock her out, sir!
ไม่แปลกใจเลยนะครับ ว่าทำไมน้ำทรายเขาถึงเป็นแบบเนี้ย ขนาดไอ้ยาที่คุณกินเนี่ย คุณยังไม่ยอมรับเลยว่ามันคือยาอะไร
Bye-bye. He's behind you. I love him.
ทำไมรู้ตัวเร็วจังล่ะ
เธออยู่ไหน
อยากรู้มึงก็ลองทายดูสิคะ ครูอาจิน
มาโรงเรียนวันหยุดคนเดียวแบบนี้มันอันตรายนะรู้ไหม
Of course. Like, this show is gonna ruin me. It has already ruined me, and I have to know what the next episode is gonna be like. Like, please, don't be like this. You can't just let it end like this. Are you kidding me? I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to say. But yeah, Ajin is on his way to save Fa from Namasign. And the next episode is gonna be really, really dramatic. And I'm here for that kind of drama. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me in the comments below what you think was best. And I will see you in another video. Bye.